Not all stories are created equal. You are going to especially enjoy today's badass story on what I say, how I use Hollywood clowns, on the take politicians, what I call jackass experts, punch drunk tomato cans, and low IQ celebrities and athletes as my free, not even paid interns, and how I use these people to fill my pockets, as the great Gary Halbert would say, with mucho fungolas. Mucho fungolas is what Halbert called cashola, cold hard cash. It's interesting because I'm a marketer like you. I'm an advertiser, I'm a promoter, I'm shooting videos, I'm writing telegrams, I'm writing newsletters. I'm in the info marketing business like you are. I'm in the personality business. I'm in the infotainment business, writing emails, whether it's shooting videos. If I can't do things in an entertaining way, then you're just going to tune me out. You're going to be gone in 3 seconds, 7 seconds, whatever. I'm competing with Netflix. I'm competing with television. I'm competing with BoobTube and Twits and Twitters and Book of Faces and Instagrunt. I'm competing with Hollywood. I'm competing with movies. I'm competing with you just name it. And the average person is now spending over 8 hours a day staring at their screen. Now, that's just their smartphone. That's their iPhone. 8 hours. So half of their day, half of their waking time, 16, 17 hours is spent now being what? Entertained. What do you think they're looking at? The normie is looking at the Taylor Swift video. They're talking about Travis Kelce. They're talking about the Super Bowl. They're following Trump. They're following Creepy Joe. Just politics, the news, the next distraction. They're watching clips from the Putin interview and following Tucker and sports and gambling and pornography and entertainment junkies. It's just dopamine hit after dopamine hit after dopamine hit, 8 hours per day and climbing. Is it any wonder we're awash in manufactured mental illness? Depression, anxiety, worry, stress, suicide, 8 hours a day, doom scrolling on an iPhone. And almost none of it is education. Almost none of it is education for peak performance or for high achievement. It's all just simple, short bursts of dopamine entertainment. That's how the normies spend their day. Eyes down on a screen. And that doesn't include TV, that doesn't include their PC or their MacBook or anything else. The entire day just buried in a screen. So with this reality, I can complain about it, right? And I can play the role of, I don't like it. But at the end of the day, you as an entrepreneur and business owner have to understand how difficult the task is of you attracting the attention of your so-called audience. If you can't get the attention of your prospects, of your clients, of your customers, of your patients, then your message is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. When you send an email, it needs to be two things. It needs to be the most exciting and interesting thing they've got in their email box that day. And secondly, it has to be the most relevant. Is every email you send, is it the most interesting and exciting thing in their email box? And is it the most relevant that they say, that's exactly for me? Same for every video, every newsletter, every postcard, every post, you name it. Is that the most interesting thing? Is it the most entertaining thing they've received all day? And number two, is it the most relevant? wow, this is exactly for me. So one of the ways, the best way you can do this is to use society's infatuation with what? Celebrity. Like, we live in a celebrity-driven society. This isn't the information age. We've got more information than ever, but most people have never been more ill-informed. Information age, my ass. This is the entertainment age. This is the celebrity age. So using the power of accurate thinking, you just say to yourself, like Napoleon Hill would, how can I use this to build an audience, to keep the attention, and to sell more products, to help you get wealthier, healthier, and impact more people? Well, the way to do that is to use celebrity, use movie stars, use whatever and is in the news to your advantage, to cut through the clutter. So over the last few weeks, I've been using, clowns, Hollywood clowns. I've been using the Taylor Swifts of the world and the Travis Kelces of the world to capture attention. In other words, I'm entering the conversation that's already going on in other people's minds. Okay, they're thinking about the Super Bowl, they're thinking about Taylor Swift, they're thinking about Andy Reid, whatever and anything. But using celebrity is one of the most powerful marketing concepts you can ever use. When I put a video on BoobTube as an example, and I don't give a shit about BoobTube, I use it as a place to host my videos. I gotta host it somewhere. So when you're watching this on BoobTube, I don't care how many subscribers I have. I think I got 1,500. But the point being, all I care about is my email list. Men and women like you who are on my email list. I don't care about BoobTube. But if I want to get additional views, if I want to get 300 views, 500 views, 1,000 views, all I have to do is introduce celebrity. Some low IQ clown, talk about a politician, talk about a movie star, talk about a bad behaving athlete grabbing their Hall of Fame football coach, music celebrities, you name it. Like, this is the gift that keeps on giving. There's no end to this. We live in 2024 in clown world. Low IQ, pretend celebrities all around us. Well, I'm like, go to town, go hog wild on making your marketing Netflix for your clients and prospects. When you send an email or a video or a postcard or a blog post, it's the most exciting and entertaining thing they've seen all day, and it's relevant to them. And if you're not going to do that, if you're not going to go hog wild with the infotainment, if you're not going to go hog wild with the celebrities and the athletes and enter the conversation that's in the normie's mind, then you're just going to be irrelevant. You're going to be deleted, you're going to be ignored, and you're going to have disappointing sales, if any results. So I can't recommend enough. Every day you sit down to write an email or shoot a video or design a newsletter or, host a webinar or pick a podcast topic, whatever marketing, advertising, or copywriting you're doing, ask yourself this question. How can I add celebrity to this? How can I add celebrity to this? The late, great Gary Halbert, the Prince of Print, one of the greatest copywriters of all time, he taught that nothing was more powerful in marketing than curiosity. And I believe that. I've always used curiosity in my subject lines, my video titles, my book titles, my newsletter articles. I always use curiosity. The eight in the insurance business, curiosity. Barbershop business, I use curiosity. In the hockey business, I use curiosity. And it works. People find it incredibly interesting. They find it relevant, and your stuff gets consumed. And the other thing I've learned in the last couple years, living in this now obsessed celebrity society, we live in the entertainment age now, is the more celebrity, the more hog wild I can go with, referencing a President Trump or a creepy Joe Biden or a clown like Travis Kelce, or a music star or a rock star, somebody that's in the news that day. I can literally double, triple, even 5 times consumption of whatever it is, whether it's an email, whether it's a video, whatever it is. And you can do the same, because all you're doing, Robert Collier's principle, it's 100 years old, enter the conversation already in your client and prospect's mind. We're all following the Super Bowl. We all know what Taylor Swift is up to. We all know. We all hear about the upcoming election. We hear about the Putin interview. And man, you're using those people as your unpaid interns. Why in the world criticize it and get worked up about it when you could easily turn it and use it as gasoline and fuel for your marketing? And that's what I do. Like, I don't follow the news. I don't follow or participate in vomit politics or the news. I don't participate in anti-social media personally. I don't participate in any of it. But man, oh man, I am keenly aware of what's in the news every day. I Google it. What are the top 10 stories? Entertainment stories, Hollywood stories. What is on the mind of the general public? And then I'll take that and I'll use it. And you need to do the same. When it's Super Bowl, talk about the Super Bowl. When it's Halloween, talk about Halloween. When it's Christmas, talk about Christmas. When it's election time, talk about elections. Enter the conversation that's already in your prospect, customers, patients, and clients' mind. It's literally free advertising. You'll literally 5 or 10x your consumption of all your marketing materials. Test it and try it. Next time you write an email, next time you shoot a video, next time you write an article, next time you do a podcast, next time you have a webinar, okay, link something celebrity or entertainment to it. Link something celebrity. Use an athlete, use a politician, use somebody that's in the news as your unpaid intern. That's it for today. I've got a list below of all the ways that you and I can work together if and when you're ready. I've got a list of 3 or 4 things below. Just check out if you're interested in any of those ways that we can work together in the new year. Click on the link and find out more about it. My book, my newsletter, my email Millions Mastermind, and a Done For You program below. When you're ready, the door is always open. Unpaid celebrity interns, unpaid athletes, celebrities, politicians, bureaucrats, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, all my unpaid marketing interns. 2 words that changed my life, 2 words that can change your life. Be relentless.